Hello friends, I am P. Sujatha, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Economics, A.D.M. College for Women, Nagapattinam. In this video, we will see about the introduction to MS Excel. MS Excel is a powerful spreadsheet application developed by Microsoft that is widely used for data analysis, financial calculation, data visualization. Excel is part of Microsoft Office suite and is known for its ability to handle large data sets, perform complex calculation and present information through charts and graphs. Now, let's start with the features of MS Excel. To explain about what are the highlights of Excel, uses of Excel, user interface of Excel, purpose of worksheet, definition of workbook, how to managing multiple worksheets in a workbook, how to formatting worksheet, and how to creating a new worksheet. Following are the highlights of Excel. First one is spreadsheet format. So it organizes data into rows and columns, making it easy to sort, filter and analyze. Next one is formulas and functions. It supports basic arithmetic operations as well as complex statistics, financial and engineering functions. Next one is data visualization. It provides tools to create charts, graphs and pivot tables, making it easier to enter large amount of data. Automation. Through the macros and scripting, Excel can automate repetitive tasks very easily. Collaboration features such as sharing workbooks and cloud integration allow multiple users to work on the same file simultaneously. So, the Excel is widely used across industries. It includes business, finance, research, education and data science. So, due to its versatility and ability to streamline data management and analyze tasks. So, what are the uses of MS Excel? So, MS Excel is a versatile and powerful spreadsheet application. It used for organizing, analyzing and visualizing data. It allows user to create grids of text, numbers and formulas, formatting repetitive calculations and make it easier to interpret large data sets. Next one use of Excel, data analysis. So, it is a very helpful for user to analyze large data sets. It performs statistical operations and uncover patterns or trends. Spreadsheet allows user to store data in tabular form. It making data entry, sorting, filtering straightforward. Next one important feature uses of MS Excel is data visualization. Because the Excel sorting tools help transform raw data into visual like bar chart, pie chart and line graphs. Mathematical and financial calculation. The Excel wide range of functions enables complex calculations such as financial projects, statistical analysis and engineering computations. The Excel tool it also make it easy to manage large data sets. So, it including functioning of importing, organizing and processing data. In this model, we explain about the user interface of Excel. The user interface of Microsoft Excel is designed to provide easy access to its numerous futures, making data organization and analysis efficient. The interface is divided into several key components. It is included in ribbons. The ribbon is a toolbar at the top of the Excel window, organizing commands into tabs. It contains buttons for essential tasks like formatting, inserting charts, and managing worksheets. The ribbons is divided into several tabs, each containing group of related commands. For example, Home tab, Insert tab, and Formulas tab. We explain one by one what are the different types of tabs. First one is a Home tab. Basic operations like formatting, alignment, and clipboard actions. It's like a copy paste options. Next one tab is the Insert tab. Tools for inserting tables, charts, images, and other objects. Formulas tab. It provides access to functions and formulas and calculation settings. Data tab. It commands for sorting, filtering, and analyzing data. Next, a Review tab. The features for spelling checks, commands, and protecting the worksheet. The last one is the View tab. It options to change how the worksheet is displayed. It may be presentation view, master view, or zoom view. Next one important concept, cells. So what is called as cell? The basic unit in an Excel worksheet where data is entered. Each cell is identified by the cell address, combining the column letters and row numbers. Columns and rows. So, the vertical division labeled with letters running from top to bottom. Horizontal divisions labeled with numbers. It's running from left to right. Together, the columns and rows form a grid of cells. Next one, formula bar. So, it's located above the worksheet area. The formula bar displays the content or formula of the active cell. So, it is where the user can enter or edit data or formulas. Worksheet area. The main grid where data is entered, consisting of cells organized into rows and columns. Each Excel file contains one or more worksheets with tabs at the bottom of switching between them. These are collectively known as the workbook. So, next I will explain about what is worksheet and workbook. Name box. So, it's located next to the formula bar. The name box shows the address of the currently selected cell. For example, if selected A1 first column, then the name bar indicates which of the cell you have to be selected. Definition of worksheet. A worksheet in MS Excel is a single page or tab within the Excel workbook where the user can enter, manipulate, and analyze data. Each worksheet is organized as a grid of cells organized into rows and columns, enabling structured data entry and storage. Multiple worksheets can exist within a single Excel file, which is referred to as a workbook. So, what are the key functions of the worksheet? A worksheet in Excel offers several functions that allow the user to effectively organize, calculate and present data. Now we see the most important functions of worksheet. Data input. First to give the input to the MS Excel. It's a basic data entry. A user can enter numbers, text, dates and other type of data directly into cell. So it is a basic data entry. Next one data input is autofill. A feature that allows user to quickly copy a cell's content or extend a series. For example, dates or numbers across the adjacent cells by dragging the file handle. Next, in this model, we explain about data formatting. First, how to formatting the cell and number and condition. First, cell formatting. Formatting cell to enhance readability, including changing font type, size, color and adding border or background colors. Number formatting is applying different number format such as currency, percentage, date and time. Conditional formatting is nothing but it's automatically formatting cells based on the some specific conditions, highlighting values greater than 100 like that. For example, some basic calculations, some function, average, count and minimum maximum functions are most commonly used functions. So what is sum function? The adding up of range of numbers. For example, if you add the number sum A1 to A10. So if put the equal sign in the formula bar, equal sum open brace A1 colon A10, add all values in cell A1 to A10. Calculate the numbers given to the A1 to A10. Then what is average function? So in the same way, calculate the average of the set of numbers. To give average colon say same number A colon A1 colon A10, which gives the average values in the cell A1 to A10. Next one is the count function. If you count the numbers of numerical entries in the range, give count for example next cell B1 to B10, count how many numbers are there in the range from B1 to B10. Next one, minimum and maximum function. So it returns smallest and largest value in a range. For example, minimum of next D1 colon D10 and equal to maximum of D1 to D10. So in the same way, you have to find the minimum and maximum value in cells D1 to D10. Next, another function, if function, VLOOKUP function and a text function. For example, if function, a logical function that returns one value if the condition is true, and another if it is false. For example, if E1 is greater than 100, put passed. Otherwise, E1 is greater than 100 only. Otherwise, you put fail. So in this way, you have to calculate the logical function. VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP, a function used to search for values in the table based on a key. Next one, a text function. The text function like concatenate to combine text from multiple cells. It's a left, right, middle to extract a part of text string. So next one, features sorting and filtering. So what is sorting? The arranging data in ascending or descending order is based on the selected column. So it may be sorting a list of names alphabetically. Filtering option is a display only the rows that meet certain conditions. For example, showing sales data for the particular region. Pivot tables and data validation. So the pivot table is very helpful to analyze, summarize and report on data by creating dynamic report that can group and sort large data sets. Next one important one tool was data validation to restrict the type of data that can be entered in a cell. So allowing only dates and specific numbers. And next chart creation. The Excel provides the ability to transfer worksheet data into various types of charts, including bar chart, pie chart and line graph for better data visualization and analysis. The data worksheet production is nothing but locking of specific cells or entire worksheet to prevent changes to critical data. It's ensuring data integrity. So next, it's more to explain about the definition of workbook. The workbook in Microsoft Excel is a entire file that contains one or more worksheets. Especially it is the Excel file where all data, formulas, charts and other elements are stored. Each workbook can hold multiple worksheets, so allowing user to manage and organize different set of data within a single file. Next, how to managing multiple worksheets in a single workbook. So it is one of the key features of Excel, so enabling user to effectively organize and handle large set of data across different sheets. So now we will see the task involving, what are the tasks involving managing worksheet. First, to adding worksheet. So how to add a new worksheet. So click on the plus icon next to the existing worksheet tab at the bottom of the Excel window, or use the shortcut key Shift plus F11 to quickly add a new sheet. A new worksheet is automatically named as Sheet 1, Sheet 2, Sheet 3, etc. But can be renamed to reflect the contents. How to deleting worksheet. To deleting a worksheet, right click on the worksheet tab that you want to remove, then select delete. So the alternatively we go to the home tab, click on the delete drop down in the cells group and choose delete sheet. Excel will prompt a confirmation since deleting a worksheet cannot be undone. How to moving or copying worksheet. To move a worksheet, click and hold the worksheet tab you want to move. Then drag it to the desired position within the workbook. Then how to copy a worksheet. Right click on the worksheet tab, select move or copy, check the create a copy box and choose the location where you want to place the copy. This is useful when duplicating data layout or creating templates. Next, renaming worksheet. How to renaming the worksheet. Double click, say it's the same way, double click the worksheet tab. You wish to rename or right click on that tab and select rename. Enter the new name directly. So it's very helpful in identifying the worksheet based on their content. Linking data across the worksheet. The Excel allow you to link the data from one worksheet to another, so which is useful for summarizing data from multiple sheets or performing calculations based on data across the different worksheets. So how to link data from another worksheet? To link data from another worksheet, first to click the cell where you want to display the linked data. Next, we enter on equal sign to start the formula. Navigate to the sheet that contains the data you want to link and click the desired cell. Press enter. The Excel will create a formula that references the cell from the other worksheet. For example, C2A1. So in this way, you have to create, delete, rename. Options are available in worksheet. Next, you can group multiple worksheets to perform the same action simultaneously. To group worksheet, hold Control and click the tab of the worksheet you want to group. Any changes made will apply to all grouped sheets. So, managing multiple worksheets within a workbook streamlines data organization, enabling better categorization, linking, and data manipulation across sheets. Next one, important one is formatting worksheet. So, it is very helpful to presentation of data. The formatting worksheet in Excel enhance the visual presentation of data. It makes easier to read, understand, and analyze. So, now we will see what are the different formatting tools. First one is font. Changing font style and size, font color, bold, italic, and underline. So, user can select the different font types and size to make data more readable. So, these can be done from the Home tab in the font group. So, also the user can change the color of the text to highlight the important data or differentiate between various types of information. Next formatting tool is bold, italic, underlines. So, these options can be applied to emphasize certain text or data that can be found in the font group on the Home tab. So, next one formatting tool is border. Adding border, it can be added to cell, range, or entire table to improve the visual organization. The options for border style, it may be dashed line or double line, can be accessed in the font group under the border drop down options. Cell outline or grid line. The borders helps to define sections of data. So, making it easier for user to follow rows and columns. So, color options, cell fill colors. A user can change the background color of cells to visually categorize data or highlight the specific information. Next one, conditional formatting color. Thus, the different colors can be automatically applied to cells. It's based on their values. For example, using red for negative numbers and green for positive numbers. So, it is based on the conditional formatting colors. Last one is theme. The Excel provides predefined color themes that can be applied to maintain a consistent look throughout the workbook. So, the alignment tool is a horizontal or vertical alignment option, aligning text within the cell. It can be adjusted to left, right or center alignment as well as top, middle and bottom alignment. Text control features like wrapping text. So, it's allow the text to follow within the cell rather than extending outside of it. The merge and the center options can combine multiple cells into one and center the text within that cells. Cells styles. The Excel offer predefined cell styles. It combines cell font formatting, fill colors, border, and number formatting. So these styles can be quickly applied to selected cells to maintain the consistency throughout the worksheet. So by utilizing these formatting options, user can create clear, visually appealing worksheet that improve data readability and facilitate analysis, ultimately to enhance the overall user experience in Excel. So last one is the chart. So how to define the chart? The charts in Excel are visual presentation of data that helps to illustrate and analyze relationship, trends, and patterns within a data set by converting the numerical data into graphical formats. Charts make complex information easily to understand at a glance. So the different types of charts in Excel: column chart, bar chart, line chart, pie chart, area chart, and a scatter chart. Thank you.